Ungwele, umuhle, uyamangalisa. Oh, uyamangalisa. Oh, uyamangalisa. Ungwele, umuhle, uyamangalisa. Jesu, uyamangalisa. Wena wedwa, uyamangalisa. Jesu, uyamangalisa.
Suoane. Yebo, yes, good morning, ngike ngibingelela abasilaleli lapha emakhaya, lapha naku-radio, naku-Facebook, igama Noxolo Nene, the Noxy girl. Namhlanje is Tuesday, Sophia Tuesday, and i-date ke umhla ka-7 September ke ngalo suku leli ku-celebrate-wa ke International Beer Lovers Day, kube i-National Neither Snow or No Rain Day, kodwa ngoba kunetha nje thina but I hope ukuthi sizoyithola ukuthi i-rainy day yini futhi nanamhlanje sizozwa nje along the way. Kuphinde kube i-National Grandma Moses Day, kube i-National Acorn Squash Day, kube i-National Salami Day, and National Grateful Patient Day. Wow. And then mase kube i-National New Hampshire Day, kube i-National Another Look. So bekuthiwa national another loop, you have to know ukuthi bawuhlezi nje uluka upelepele fanele uthi nje weave nyana yabo hlabha nabuhlanje or uthi uhambe uyofunda. Yabona nje ukufunda it's a big decision. Cutting your head high, it's a big decision. So mina nje I'm very proud of those women aba abagundayo. Yabo ngami ngivele ngicabange ekhanda lami ukuthi lime kanjani, angifuni ukuqamba amanga. Yabona nje vele ngibone ukuthi hawe March Yesu ngizoba yini mina la yabo izinto ey'kanjalo. So kuba i-day after labor. Okay, ngoba izolo bekuyi-Labor Day, namhlanje i-day after i-labor. Ke siyazi-ke abantu bebuya angazi ukuthi basho le labor leyo like ukusebenza or leyo labor, ubone labor watch, umuntu athi ukin labor, izinto ey'kanjalo. Yay. So namhlanje as uSophia Tuesday, abangazi Sophia means wisdom. Okay, so ade ngachaza about wisdom ukuthi uhlukene kangakanani, because isikhathi esiningi we thought umuntu une-wisdom just because uyaphasa esikolweni, we know that's wisdom yabo, but i-wisdom goes along with you having experience about a certain thing and then you gain wisdom about that yabo. So ngevele ngenza yabasharp nje, umuntu bekubuza ukuthi i-wisdom ikanjani, yini i-wisdom, ongichazele nje kanjani, you wanna tell the person ukuthi i-wisdom it's whereby you gain a certain experience about a certain thing, because usuyazi usunolwazi laleyo nto and it's able ukuthi nawe uchazele or umotivate abantu or uba-encourage about that certain incident that happened to you yabo. So it's very important to respect one another, because noma omunye uba ne-wisdom about teenage pregnancy because that person went through that. So about ukuba i-teen mom izinto ey'kanjani, khona omunye ohlaniphile about that, but mina angisangeni lapho because sengikwama-20s yabo, so ngu-23 lapho mina sengingena kwabanye abantu, but bazokutshela abantu abangama-teen mom o-14 years 15 years ukuthi kunjani lokho. And then nalaba mhlawumbe abaney'ngane sebeqeda isikole nakhona bazokutshela ukuthi hhayi kunjani ukuba nengane masuqeda isikole yabo. So amalotshana ama-experiences awafani, amanye aba-similar, amanye nje awafani. So izinto enibhekana nazo empilweni lezi zinto zikwenza ukuthi ugain experience about that and ube ne-wisdom about that experience. So just respect yourself and ungambukeli omunye umuntu phansi, because yonke into eyenzakalayo emhlabeni yenzeka for a reason and yenzeka just for wena ukuthi ufunde and ukhule, because without you growing into ephilelayo it's nothing yabo. So ngizokhuluma ngama-13 reason why knowing yourself is important. So i-self knowledge ke leyo, the importance of self knowledge ke. So siyazi ukuthi ukuzazi kuqala ey'ntweni ey'ningi, abanye abantu abazazi just because we are ignorant about certain things. Uthola ukuthi omunye akazazi ukuthi u-allergic kwini, uthola ukuthi omunye akazazi ukuthi yini emfanelayo, uthola ukuthi omunye akazazi ukuthi behamba yini ilontshana i-step sakhe ahamba ngaso yabo, because wonke umuntu une-step sakhe yabo. So buhamba uyazi ukuthi hhayi ngiyazizwa la imina lo yabo. So kuhlukile, khona nje omunye bezobona ukuthi okay uNoxolo uhamba kanje ngizohamba njengayo, bebona omunye umuntu amchazayo uzohamba njengayo. Even nangendlela yogqoka uthola ukuthi okay uthanda indlela ogqoka sibanibani, mase egqokile leyo ndlela leyo hlampe abona omunye umuntu uzogqoka ngaleyo ndlela leyo, so asamboni yena ukuthi uwubani. So it's very important ukuthi to know yourself, because knowing yourself means ukuthi okay you understand ukuthi umuntu onjani, and if uzazi ukuthi umuntu onjani, you know izinto ezithrigalisha ilotshana ifear, and you know izinto oyithandayo, and you know izinto ongayithandi, and you know izinto comfortable ngazo, and you know izinto ezizokwenza ukuthi okay ukhule from this particular level okuyona in life, and ezinye izinto it's to know ukuthi wena ufitha kuphi, and nabangani obachuza uyababona ukuthi okay labangani laba they are in my level yabo, they understand me yabo, izinto ey'kanjalo, because sometimes abantu abaningi they got challenge with friends just because abanye abangani they won't accept you the way you are, so you'll be challenged ukuthi to change the way you are, and even ngendlela yogqoka you want ukuthi ugqoke ngendlela yabo, and while you are not comfortable with their style, just because you want to blend in, you want to fit in into that squad, so you will do anything for that, you will change even the way you talk, even the way you dress things, even the hairstyle yabona, even your behavior will change just because you want to fit in that group, just because you are yearning for friends in your life. Yabo. So knowing yourself is a journey on itself, self-knowledge. Yabo. To start that journey is to now sit down and you have to relax. I like that thing. Sometimes you have to just sit down, yabo. You have to sit down and relax and think about you and think about what you love, you know, because sometimes siba nalento leyo yokuphephuka nomoya, bengithi yokuphephuka nomoya isizini yabo, weba isizini wena bekuya ngala na uya ngala, bekuya ka left na uya ka left, bekuya right na uya ka right, so you are unable to find yourself. Abanye they get lost in the middle of the wind, uthola ukuthi umuntu akasayitholi just because uhambe nesquad sakhe yabo, ukuthi hayi asambe endaweni ethize, and then omunye get uba lost lapho, uthola ukuthi usehamba ne-theme yento ukuthi okay thina senza kanje kahle kahle, besifuna imali senza kanje, uthola ukuthi ke sugar daddy lana abantu abanemali, just because you want to fit in, you don't know who you are. Yabo, uthola ukuthi you're making wrong decisions just because you want to fit into that style. Yabo, sometimes it's better ukuthi uyibone ukuthi wena where do you belong. You cannot afford izinto ezigqokwa abangani laba, so you have to ukuthi ungaze uze ukuthi uyoyinamanisa nabo, uyoyihlanganisa nabo. You have to know ukuthi abangani bakho ibaphi laba treasurelisha yabo. Mina there was a time whereby mina izinto zamagama, like ingoma zamagama, I was not interested on it, futhi namanje I'm not that interested kuzona, so I'd rather like buy anything but igama ngivele ngesala because like liyabiza yabo, I won't be able to afford it yabo, izinto kanjalo, not to stress my parents, so like I decided to lowly and be comfortable with whatever that I wear, and if ngiyithanda and imfanela I go with it without ukuthi ngikhiphe imali enkulu for igama. So abantu abaningi like they lost their self just because banabangani abagqoka izinto ezi-expensive yabo, uthola ukuthi omunye usehlukumeza umzali ukuthi naw ufuna into eyigama just because ama-friends anawo agqoka igama yabo. You are forcing yourself and you are compelling ukuthi nje yonke into iyenzeke just because you want to fit in kuleso style sabangani bakho. So be wise ukuthi banjani abangani bakho, are they like making you to be uncomfortable with yourself yabo, ukuthi wena fanele uze go astray, you have to go astray ukuze uthole imali and fit kulezo zinto. So there was this time ngihlangana with another guy lengangifunda ngayo, and yangixoxela about this, you know, ukuthi abangani sometimes they are like they are the ones who like who influence you isikhathi esiningi to not to influence you without like talking yabo, because you know uyasibona istyle abasigqokile and now you are like you are interested, you don't want to be this person ongaphandle obonakalayo ukuthi okay umzali aka afford yabo. So umuntu wenza ama wrong decisions, uthola ukuthi umuntu useyo shoplifter izinto kanjalo yabo, just because that person ufuna ukuthi afite in with a squad yabo. So just to save your time, just accepta indlela isimo sakini esiyisona and accepta who you are, because ave kuyi stress ukuthenga into obonayo ukuthi iyabiza and ubona ama-grocer one time yabo. So even though you don't want to leave your friends, but ke accept the way you are yabo, and accept a situation endlini yakini ekuyiyona yabo, indlela okumi ngayo yabo endlini. So even noma umzali efisa ukuthengela something akakuthengele because Nene uyabona ukuthi okay umntana makangihluphi, I'll just do this for him or her, or ngisave imali for ukuthi ngimthengele into engilibizayo yabo. Ezinye izinto lezo abafana abangena kuzona isikhathi esiningi uthola ukuthi omunye useyaboshela ukushoplifter just because ke ufuna ukufitha in kwi-squad yabo. So lento leyo yokufitha in it goes with ukuthi awuzazi ukuthi ubani and awuzazi ukuthi umephi yabo. Umuntu bekutshela ukuthi mithatha una uyathatha, bekutshela ukuthi oh okay akufanele uthenge isicathulo esithize kanje, you would accept that yabo. And if uzazi ukuthi wena umuntu onjani and umikephi, sometimes sidalela like ama stress unnecessary ngalendlela le, just because we want to fit in as abasakhula iy'ngane zisakhula. So just make sure ukuthi ukhuluma nengane yakho kahle, because abangane like sometimes we'll be blaming them, but ukubuka ukuthi umngane wakho ugqokeni leyo nto iyam-affect umntanakho. So umuntu it's very important ukuthi akwazi ukuchoose abangani abalingana naye, it's very important. So ayisho ukuthi ungamchoose, I'm just like making safe for wena ukuthi ungaze ube lost yabo, ungaze nje ulahlekele ubuwena kodwa ukhona bulahlakele yabo, because baningi abantu abalahlekelayo. Uthola ukuthi omunye ungena kwama-industry, music industry, entertainment industry, acting, yonke lento le uthola ukuthi usezoyiluza yena yabo, izinto ey'kanjalo. So it takes time ukuthi to find yourself. Abanye baze bakukhumbuze ukuthi hawu wase washintsha manje, which means ukuthi uyabonakala ukuthi no wena ukwazi ukumelana nalesi simo, because it's like yini lesihlone lesi besihlala entweni sivele sishintsha unwabo. So unwabo besihlala entweni e-white lizoba white, behlela entweni enjanjani ebovu lizoba bovu. So omunye umuntu ngiyazi understand ukuthi kanti wena uyinhlobo enjani yapende. So you have to stay true to yourself no matter what. Noma sengabe sekuthiwa uya-upgrader in life, but stay true to yourself. Abantu abangakucontrol yabo. So abantu abangakucontrol, you have to take control of yourself yabo. So nje make sure ukuthi you do not get lost in the midst of like nice life yabo, of fitting in, you know. So number one, if you know yourself, you will learn to accept who you are. So it's very important to accept who you are. Self-acceptance is truly embracing who you are. This means everything is included, even your weaknesses, yonke lento le onayo, ngoba ade ngikubala okunye nkathi ngi-introduce ilontonjana i-self knowledge ukuthi sometimes you have to embrace who you are, you have to accept who you are ngendlela futhi oyiyona. You don't have to change yourself for anybody. Okay, I know ukuthi sometimes abanye abantu they facing so many challenges, uthola ukuthi omunye uzoshintsha indlela ayiyona just because abantu bakhuluma badly with her yabo, with her skin. So with her weight, with her with whatever that ayenzayo, so abantu they will speak badly about that thing. So it's very important to accept who you are. As long as you are yourself right now, it's the best thing that you can ever do for yourself. So now start asking yourself, am I doing the things that I like, or am I doing the things that people compel me to do? This is the question for you. Ukuthi now zibuze, do self introspection. Am I happy with what I'm wearing? Am I happy with what with my hairstyle? Just ask yourself those things, because it's very important to know ukuthi, am I doing the things that I like, or am I doing the things that people want me to do? Even to lose weight, losing weight shouldn't be the people's like decisions for you ukuthi bakutshele ukuthi no, or suggestion ukuthi oh kumele uluze weight. It must be your own thing, you know. It must be ukuthi okay, now I don't like ukuthi sengimngama and I have to like sengifuna ukuba thin. It's your body. You can decide ukuthi I wanna be like, okay, I just wanna gain weight this year and I want to lose this side. You know, you have the right to shape yourself. So do not allow anyone to shape who you are. So you have to shape yourself the way you like. You have to design yourself. Uyacabanga ukuthi usuwenza ezinye izinto, usuwakhile umuzi, usuwakhile umuzi utshela usibani bani ukuthi fanele wakhe umuzi onje. But when in your heart you know ukuthi mina I want this particular house, yabo, because izoba netouch yami. Just because when you are not true to yourself, you do not accept who you are, you do not accept the style that you like, usuzo accept izinto zabantu, and then umuzi wakho masuqediwe, just because when ulalela yonke into uthatha yonke into. I don't mind if omunye umuntu ezoku-advise, but then thatha into oyithandayo. Let me make an example with the house. Usuwakhile lo muzi from the scratch because uzwe usibani bani ethi, but wena you know ukuthi ufuna umuzi onjani, awuqede lo muntu lo oseceleni kwakho akudesignele wona, and i-design ithandwa uyena not wena. Bawuqede umuzi, noma uqede lo muzi, obviously bufika phakathi angeke uzofile ukuthi no umuzi wami lo, uzothi bengayifuni lento le, and you won't be comfortable with yourself living in that house. So if you do not accept who you are, bonke abantu emhlabeni they will make decisions for what you do, for your house, for your marriage, for your faculties in school, for your career. They will make decisions for you, for your life. They will control you. Okay, so control abantu, amagama abantu, you have to accept this. Abantu bayohlezi bekhuluma into noma ingaba yinhle, into noma ingaba njani, they will have that thing a negative ukuthi bayisho, and then when you will try to change it. Yeah, but sometimes you just have to let things be and accept yourself, and accept who you are, and accept the best version of yourself. Yeah, but of yourself. Tronje, I know with self acceptance is difficult to practice, but you have to do it because it's for your own good. Yabo. So vele abantu mase bekubona ushintsha, there'll be challenges for you ukuthi okay, I have to accept this because I used to ukuthi wena uvumela izinto abayishoyo kuwena. Okay. So number 2 uthi knowing yourself helps you to release self-doubt. So knowing yourself is the best thing if you have doubts about yourself. If you doubt yourself, what you can do more than what you are doing right now. So you have to start now accepting who you are. Okay, because the self-doubt hold us back from doing amazing things and being your most advocate person, more authentic self, ukuthi ube like this amazing person owenza everything ayithandayo. So futhi nayo uku-accepta it's very important ukuthi to know ama-strengths and ama-weaknesses akho, so that ezinye izinto they won't be like too much for wena, because fanele wazi ukuthi yini weakness yakho and fanele uyazi ukuthi isiphi strength sakho, so that you can turn ama weaknesses akho into strengths nakhona, so you can work into yourself ukuthi okay, I'm unable to do this, let me work on myself. But if ke awazi ama weaknesses akho, now it's your time ukuthi to do self introspection and know what imaphi ama-weakness, imaphi ama-strengths akho, ukudi kuphi, ukuphi lapho ongekho good khona. So you have to like draft lokho phansi, ubhale ukuthi strengths and weakness, and then you're gonna see ukuthi wena umuntu onjani, ama-strengths akho akanjani and ama-weaknesses akho akanjani, because baningi abantu abangazazi ukuthi bakanjani. So it's very important to know yourself. Number 3, self-knowledge boosts our confidence. So knowing yourself is also learning what you stand for and embracing your potential and abilities. So your stories and abilities are unique to you. So these things are what makes you so important that even money can't buy it. So knowing yourself, knowing your true self will make you realize that you are incomparable, which will help you to boost your confidence and release any self-doubt. Yabo ixosha-ke nje i-self-doubt. Knowing yourself iyenza ukuthi ube confident ngale ndlela le emangalisayo, and uyazazi ukuthi wena ugood. And what is so amazing ukuthi ke uyabo, you know yourself ukuthi njani, and that is the best thing about you. It's what makes you different from others, and it's what makes you unique. Some abanye abantu they uniqueness yabo they are not confident about it, so you have to like embrace your uniqueness, because it's what makes you the real you. So do not like hide it, just embrace it, because it's what makes you futhi akekho omunye umuntu owena ngaphandle kwakho. If uyicima le uniqueness yakho, so ucima the real you, and you are covering with the mask of another person character. So it's very important ukuthi nje to know yourself and accept who you are, and know that you are unique. So there's this thing that is unique about me. Almost uzazi. So now I had my challenges. When I was like ngifunda nabantu abadala sengiqede isikole, so it's challenging, yabo. Even nangendlela engiwakha ngayo mina, it's unique indlela engiwakha ngayo. Even nangendlela engikhuluma ngayo, it's me, it's unique. Engikhulume njengomunye umuntu, even noma sengikhathele izobe uxoli, bavela bathi hayi wena uvela uyitshele, and then it's me, yabo. Into bisisegazini lakho, ayikhathazi, yabo. Ayikhathazi ukuthi nje uzukhathale, even nangendlela engihamba ngayo mina ayingikhathazi, but if you try and work ngendlela engihamba ngayo, you'll get tired, yabo. So there are those things, yabo. Even if ngizohamba, like mina angisheshi bengihamba, so that is the best thing about me. Angisheshi bengihamba, and I don't khona lapho, so sasibuya esikoleni sinabangani bami, so I didn't, okay, so sasibuya esikoleni sisheshe noma sasesikoleni, I can't remember, but kwakusheshwa lapho. So inyawo zami, like my legs, not my feet, my legs were so painful, yabo nje ithambo leli lemlenze leli phambili ayebuhlungu uma just because maybe angikwazi ukushesha. So they start like accepting that ukuthi uNoxolo akakwazi ukushesha, and because ngoba bengishesha kuba buhlungu yabo. So indlela engihamba ngayo, it's me. Omunye ukacikeke but mina anginendaba yabo. Omunye ukacikeke ukuthi hayi wena uvele uhambe kancane, ngithi mina ngisheshelele, ufuna ngisheshele ukuthini? Even noma ngiphume early la ekhaya thola ukuthi ngesikoleni ngimbona umngane wami lapha eshesha, ngizombona nje ngihambele ngize ngiyibuza ukuthi yini le kumele ngiyisheshele ngoba phela ngi-early yabo, izinto ey'kanjalo. So noma ngishesha nge-pace yami. Okay. Number 4 uthi when you know yourself, making the right choices will be easier. So sometimes making decisions is hard because our hearts and minds have different stands. If you truly know who you are, it will be easy for you to follow your true north and distinguish what is right and wrong decision for you. So if uzazi make ama-decision so easily and uyakwazi-ke ukubona to distinguish ukuthi enena imaphi i-decision e-wrong and iyiphi e-right, so you accept nje indlela othatha ngazo iy'nqumo. So number 5 uthi self-knowledge is learning to express yourself freely. Yabo, as humans we all want to acquire freedom. So freedom is living your life. It's living your life. So ngifuna ukuyiphinda le ukuthi freedom is living your life on your own terms without being too affected by negative judgment or controlled by others. Yabo lento lo abantu bayakuthanda nje ukucontrolana nje azi why abantu bekuthanda nje ukucontrola, and futhi bacontrola kakhulu if you allow them to control you. So now start standing up for yourself. Do not allow omunye umuntu ukuthi acontrole wena or acontrole impilo yakho, because akekho umuntu uyacabanga uphile impilo abantu belokho becontrol. Ubone i-remote control ukuthi bashintsha ama-channels, baphethe remote yabo, baphethe remote empilo yakho belokho beshintsha ama-channels, belokho bechiphiza. So you have to ukuthi enene ubaphuce leyo remote leyo, kube wena oyi-channelayo yabo, kube wena oyishintshelayo ama-channels about you ukuthi ufuna ukwenzani, ufuna ukuyaphi, uyi-expressa kanjani. Noma bese kuthiwa ufuna ukuyilivela nje a nice life or u-enjoy, ube free of problems yabo, nje ube nje hyper, bazoba nenkinga nalokho ukuthi okay oh she's living a lovely life, engabe nje uyinjanjani yabo, zonke lezo they want to know everything about you yabo. So it's now the time ukuthi hey lalela, hayi impilo yami le, so ngine-right yokuthi ngi-control the way I want to, because abanye sebeze bashona bacontrol abanye abantu abakaze beyiphila impilo efunwa ibona. Uthola ukuthi omunye usaba ukuthi abantu bazothini yabo. There's this thing control abantu, ilento ukuthi abantu bazothini, abantu bazokhuluma ishiya leyo. Abantu they will always talk and they will never talk. It's either you are doing a good thing, bazokhuluma, and bazoba khona laba abazosho i-negativity, and bazoba ingcosana laba abazosho i-positivity. So nje just be yourself, uyi-accept nje first yabo. So number 6 uthi knowing yourself is a way to fall in love with who you are. So self-love is a huge topic in nowadays. So I understand how it's hard. It is completely hard to love yourself esikhathini esiphila esona, but ke abantu abaningi sebeyayithanda because abantu abanye bengazi ukuthi self love isebenza kanjani. So self-love is very important. Just know that. So just start gracing yourself with love. Yabo, start loving yourself. Start appreciating who you are. Mukala, it's yabo, starting to get to know yourself is a life-changing way to trust and believe in yourself, which eventually helps you to love who you are unconditionally. Yabona nje masuzazi, why accept her, wasithemba, wasikholwa, nje ilapho soqala khona ukuyithanda because yabo uma ungayithandi bezothiwa awenze lento Noxolo vele uthi angikwazi yabo kanti bethiwa yenza lonke ungakaze uyenze leyo nto uzoyenza and you are ready ukuthi ufunde angithi. So loving yourself is very important because many people uthola ukuthi umuntu like ushodelwa uthando empilweni yakho kanti umuntu udinga uthando lwakhe, but ke we are busy like looking for the outside love, but ke wena like the real you needs your love yabo. So kumele uzithande. Ukuzithanda it's like ngoba sengisho believe in yourself, loving in just love yourself. You need to believe in yourself and know what you want, and make sure ukuthi you don't put yourself down and encourage yourself. Have a positive words also wash up when. Make sure ukuthi you improve in whatever that you do. Make sure that you keep trying and you believe in yourself. Even when you fail, you don't have to like reject or ukhuluma amagama angekho right, are negative about you just because you failed. Okay, so knowing yourself will help you to develop sympathy and expand your awareness of feelings and emotions of other people. Okay, and number 8, uthi when you know yourself, self-compassion is simpler to practice. So since self-knowledge requires deeply examining your true self, the good, the bad, the ugly, this will help you not just to accept it, but to also practice compassion. So before ngingene go compassion, if you know the good about yourself and the bad, the ugly about yourself, you have to accept those things. Akekho umuntu perfect emhlabeni, okay? So abantu they have this thing ukuthi they want to see us perfect, but bona uthola ukuthi umunye uyazazi ukuthi yena uyisona, especially people who are going to church. They have this challenge ukuthi people that are not going to church, they want them to be perfect all the time. You know, that is why they always say ukuthi abantu basesontweni banenhliziyo ezimbi, okay? Bayaphuza ukuxolela izinto ey'kanjalo, kanti nje umuntu ophuzayo bayashesha ukuxolelana, yabo, bayaphuzisana something. Umuntu oya esontweni nomuntu ongaya esontweni, okay, are two different things, but niyafana, but nihlukile because lo munye uya esontweni izenzo ayifani, but nabantu, so ama-feelings ayafana, okay? But umuntu odecidayo ukuthi uyashesha ukuxolela noma into omenze yena umuntu, it depends ukuthi i-deep kangakanani, okay? Ngoba uthi okay, abantu abaphuzayo bayashesha ukuxolela. Baningi mina abantu engimaziyo uthola ukuthi bayaxabana kodwa bayaphuza baxolelene, baxabane bengaphuzile, okay? Uthola ukuthi umuntu nixabane ningaphuzile, niyaphuza vele nixabane ningaphuzile, obviously kuzoba ne-grudge lapho, kuzoba khona noshukushuku, uyezwa? So bekunoshukushuku lapho, xatshwana, basoba labantu, ngeke beze bekhulumisane. Nalo ngala wasesontweni uzowenza ngendlela afila ngayo, yabo. So umuntu masephuzile usesedakiwe, right, usesedrunk, wenza into abekayifisa, enhlizweni yakhe. Nawe uyafisa ukuxolela lo lapha esontweni, but inkinga masudakiwe wenza izinto ezinye and ukhuluma ezinye izinto ezinye. So mina ngihlezi ngisho ukuthi awukwazi uqhathanisa umuntu o-sober nomuntu o-drunk because usuke engekho in a right state of mind. So I always disagree with that. Ukuthi awukwazi ukuqhathanisa umuntu o-sober nomuntu o-drunk because mase be sober bodwa you'll see ukuthi banjani. So that is why I hate this thing ngokuthi abazalwane abaxoli abantu abaphuza bayashesha ukuxola just because umuntu umeka aphuza utshwala uba nenhliziyo ende. Okay, kodwa beka sober uyakhumbula ukuthi ukanje kanje kanje. And I don't understand ukuthi ngoba uthi uyashesha uxolele just because uxolise drunk. Yabo izinto ekanjalo why engaxolisi sober? Isn't okuyibuza lowo mbuzo. That is why I just hate that thing ukuthi abantu behlukanisa abazalwane nabantu abadrunk bathi bayashesha uxolela banjani nje. Nathi siyakwazi ukuxolela singaphuzile. Uthola ukuthi umuntu ophuzayo uthola ukuthi uyena ongakukhulumisi. Niyezwa. So this thing ukuthi umuntu ophuzayo banenhliziyo ezinhle abazalwane banenhliziyo ezimbi, it must stop because nidlala ngathi. You are taking an advantage ukuthi you want us to be perfect. We are not perfect, we are human beings. Ngeke ukuthi umhetho omunye umuntu masucabanga ukuthi ufike umgwazo ngomese ojulile and then ucabanga ukuthi isilonda sizophela same time. Because omunye umuntu engakwazi ukulimala uthola ukuthi uzolimala kujule ngalendlela le and then bekaphuza ipain ya subside. Yangizwa ukuthi ngithini. So let us quit that language. I hate it mina myself. I don't know ukuthi nina accept yini but mina myself noxolo nina I just hate that statement. Mina I hate that statement mina as unoxolo nina. So ukuthi nihlukanise kanje just because ukubona umehluko ukuthi umuntu belimalile akabuza ubuhlungu be-drug but mase sober uyabuza. So just like let's quit that. So mina ngila bese nginilayisenisha ukuthi unjani ukuthi abanye they want to control us as abazalwane. Umuntu umcontrol there's this thing ukuthi umzalwane uncishana umuntu uzothatha advantage ukuthi lokho ecele mina bengafuna angifuni. Oh uzothi even esesikoleni yabo ukuthi esikoleni thola ukuthi umuntu uzokucela lobe kephi thola ukuthi uzolokho ekucela ufuna lokho uvuma uyacabanga umuntu lokho ecela nje yena yedwa lokho kucela into lokho uvuma munqaba mhlawumbe uthi hawu mzalwane wonke pho uyancishana unani ngoba ngikufuni mina angifuni ukugcwala la emlomo because kwakunalento le ulokho uvuma ba control and bathathe advantage ngayo. So as now umzalwane you have the right to say no. Okay, if ungathandi awuthandi. If nje kungekho la enhlizweni ungafuni isho ukuthi cha angithandi. Abantu bazokubamba ngaleli gama lithi ha umzalwane uyancishana. Who cares? Ubawuthe manje mina bengafuni enhlizweni yami kusho ukuthi wena fanele lokho usebenzise le gama umzalwane uyancishana. Uyazi umuntu azakushumayeza ayithi abazalwane bayaze bavelele ukuthi azakushumayeza ngisho nokushumayeza. Who cares? Hawu bengingathandi angithandi ave kumnandi ukwenza into esuka enhlizweni yakho. So I'm just encouraging you ukuthi enza into esuka enhlizweni yakho because ave ku-useless upha umuntu ungafuni. Leyo nto nje i-useless. Kufana nokunikela kuthiwa nikela just because kusuka enhlizweni yakho. uNkulunkulu uzo-accepta lowo mnikelo ngoba unikela ubuthanda. Ungathandi ngeke aze awu-accept yabona because awuthandi inhliziyo yakho i-hard ilukhuni yabo. Yeah, Oh, Nkosi yami. Number 9 uthi acknowledging your true self is the first step to know your worth. Ukuthi wena available kangakanani-ke. Because abantu buwazi ukuthi wena uwetha kangakanani. Those that treat you ngendlela nawe oy'phatha ngayo, ozaziyo ukuthi wena usibani bani. Yabo? Ngeke umuntu azokuphatha nje ngenye indlela, yabo? Because ukubona uthole ukuthi uzohamba nesquad, mhlawumbe wena uyiphethe ngobuledi, omunye uyiphethe like ngobudlapha. Lo oyiphethe ngokudlampa bazomphatha ngendlela eyiyona. Lo oyiphethe ngobuledi bazomphatha ngaleyo ndlela leyo. So it's to know ukuthi wena uwetha kangakanani, okay? So nje sometimes we sell ourselves too short because we don't know how worthy we are. And to truly know your worth, you have to know who you are, okay? You have to know who you are and your bad and the good side of yourself, your strength and your weaknesses, and accept all of that, okay? Number 10, when you know yourself, you have the courage to be disliked. Okay, you will have the courage to be disliked. So the 10th reason why knowing yourself is so important is because it will help you to stop seeking other people's approval and pleasing them. Okay, khona-ke labantu laba ama-people pleaser. Ama-people pleaser just because they are abazazi ukuthi bawobani and basiki approval yomunye umuntu every time, yabo. Yabo bengasayitshele yena ukuthi muhle, akekho sure ukuthi muhle. Fanele aze ahambe ayobuza usibani bani ukuthi ngimuhle na, engabe umsebenzi wami uphelile na, engabe ngigqoke kahle na. Sometimes nawe ubugqoke uyazizwa ukuthi hayi ngimuhle man, and then mase bekuncoma mase kube ibonus angithi. Kuba kanjani, but if you are that kind of a person ukuthi usika i-approval yabanye abantu all the time, so you are a people pleaser and you won't accept indlela futhi abantu ufuna ukuthandwa futhi wonke umuntu, yabo? So you have to accept ukuthi abanye abantu ngeke beze bekuthande, bazokudislike nje indlela oyiyona. So accept nje lokho. And I know ukuthi sometimes it's hard ukuthola ukuthi omunye umuntu uyakuthanda akakuthandi, but you just have to accept it ukuthi anginendaba mina, yabo? Izinto ey'kanjalo. Sometimes ukunganandaba it helps ukuthi I don't care, awungithandi, I don't care. And then pay attention to that, because if you pay attention to that, it will affect you like ngazi ukuthi awukaze waba nendaba, yabo? So number 11, uthi knowing yourself will help you to overcome fear. So in the process of getting to know yourself, you will get clued up about the original, about the origin of your fears, and identifying and understanding where your deep rooted fear came from will help you to release it. So knowing yourself iyakwazi-ke ukuthi overcome ama-fears akho, but then lokho starts with you ukuthi okay, ngiya-accept ukuthi nginale fear le, and mase uyazi fear yakhe and uzokwazi ukuthi uyisize ukuthi u-overcome. Mhlampe usaba, let me make an example, mhlampe usaba mina ngisaba ishongololo, yabo? So angazi nokuthi ngikhulumelani ngalo, ngiyalisaba, alikaze lingenze lutho, yabo? Bathi nje ngiyalisaba. So there's this time whereby avele angena endlini like elandelana, so ngiyawasaba. So nje lokho ukuthi ungalibona ukuthi yabona nje, okay, let me talk usaba ishongololo, ndaxolela. Okay, but then if yalo da mase khona lapho engangingedwa khona endlini, but sekunciphile man, ngangivele ngibiza uma njalo bengilibona. So ngingeda khona endlini kwasho ukuthi kumele ngilikhipha wawungabona but then ngalikhipha ngomusa kaNkulunkulu yabo. But-ke ezinye izinto and futhi ixoxo ngiyalisaba. Ayikho into engiyisaba nexoxo. Yabo ukuthi sengidiscover-ile ukuthi ngiyesabani. Habe ngiyalisaba ixoxo. Ngisho iy'lwane. Growing up there was this boy idlala ngawo and then wavele walibeka onyaweni lami. Into engayikhala, hawe ma into engayikhala yo. Mangakutshela kwamanje ixoxo ngiyasaba kwamanje. Even talking about it, it's making my body feel like weird. You know, ngazuthi khona izinto but again, so now if you know, if you have the time ukuthi we overcome, yabo, overcome your fear. But nami ngisazosebenza in that, yabo. Ngisazosebenza in that. Kukhona abasaba ibhamu, okay? Kukhona abasaba, I was like amazed khathi ngise-shooting range oThaibo. Khona abantu abasaba ibhamu, yabo. Omunye umuntu omdala like ubaba omdala akhale ukuthi uphethe isibhamu and omunye uthola ukuthi makumele adubule uyaqhaqhazela akakwazi usibamba uyaqhaqhazela yabo. And u-understand ukuthi there is a story behind baze bamjibisa ukuze akwazi ukubamba isibhamu akhiphe leyo fear leyo. So abanye abantu abaningi so basaba ibhamu just because uyokudlala yabo. Yeah, and number 12, uthi self-awareness is vital to improve your relationship. So I know some of you might have already heard about this before, but you have to have a better relationship with yourself first before you can have a better relationship with someone else. Okay, so to have a better relationship with yourself, the key is to get to know who you are. It is hitting two birds with one stone. Because in that way, you also have to improve your relationship. So if you know who you are and discover who you are, you're little about yourself, you'll know what's and that will improve what's even a relationship, right? And have a relationship with yourself. It's very important because it will make it easier for you to have a relationship with another person. Okay? Yeah. So the last one, number 13, knowing yourself will help you to figure out what you want to do in life. So figuring out your passion and purpose is also a lifelong journey, and it is started by knowing who you truly are. So when you know yourself, it is also easy to identify your sweet spots. I know because this is the reason why abantu ke bastarta self journey discovery. So if you know what you like, thola kukhona abantu abaningi abasebenza imisebenzi abayithandayo yabo. But if you are in this journey ukuthi udiscoverishe ukuthi uthanda ini, so lokho kuzoba easier ukuthi uthole i-passion yakho ne-purpose in life. So if you feel lost or feeling like nothing seems to work for you, start by getting to know who you are, and you'll be surprised by all the things that you will uncover. So nje, know who you are and accept who you are. And give yourself the time to know yourself. Do not rush things. By knowing yourself, ukwazi ukuyibona ukuthi unjani. Ungene kule journey le to know yourself ukuthi kumele ube umuntu kanjani. Yabo uzodiscoverisha not ukuthi kumele ukuthi ube umuntu kanjani. So I'm sorry kudlala izinto eziningi engqondweni yami, so I'm trying to put amagama together. So if usungena kule journey le of knowing yourself. Uzodiscoverisha ukuthi yini weakness yakho, isiphi strength sakho, and uzodiscoverisha i-purpose and the passion about your life, and you will know what career that you want. So if ungakazi, so start now trying new things. About trying new things, and then you will discover more about yourself and more than what you know ukuthi ungakwazi ukwenza, because sometimes we think ukuthi siyazazi but azazi, and we are busy limiting ourselves. So sengivala nje sodlala music ke ukuzazi kubalekile emhlabeni, because akekho umunye umuntu azocontrol bathi wena uzowazi ukuthi yiphi direction engimele ngiyenze. Nakhona futhi angeke uzo-accept yonke into empilweni yakho, yabo lento lo accept ukuthi abantu bathini yonke into, so you will choose amagama asuitha wena ukuthi umuntu bek-encourage ukuthi uthatha kuphi, yabo, ukufaka kuphi lokho engidinga ukusebenzisa, kuphi lokho okushodayo kumina. And as you go through a journey of knowing yourself, you're gonna pick up those pieces ukuthi okay, usibani mani wang-encourage with this, uthi I can do this, you know, and then uyakuthatha lokho ukufaka kuwena ukuthi ukusebenzise. Akusibona bonke abantu abakhuluma izinto ezimbi, bakhona abantu abakhuluma like izinto ey'khulisayo, but use that for your own good. Mina-ke uNoxolo Nene le ade khuluma nge-13 reasons of